Oh, 3 threes already.
Good afternoon and welcome to Storm HQ. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're having some trouble with some faulty equipment, but we're underway here. Hugh Moore here with Nick Stamatopoulos, and it has been a hot start here in this State Championship Women's Elimination Final. Bulleen started off with 3 straight threes to open the game, while the Bellarine Storm with 4 points. So Bulleen with a 5-point lead early in this one. Nick, we're in for a big one. Bellarine with only 6 players this afternoon, as Hansen will get that basket to drop, while Bulleen with a full bench tonight. So it'll be a battle of the stamina tonight, I'd almost say.
Yep, and Bulleen are a young and exciting team, and they're playing with lots of confidence at this moment. And again, they have Ross Moll on the bench, someone with lots of experience in Big V.
Well, reminder, this is an elimination final. Winner of this will go on to play top of the table McKinnon Cougars, and Bellarine had to make their way down the freeway to play McKinnon last week in a away home game at RMIT University. With a skeleton crew again, injury has riddled this Bellarine team, as we're going to head to a timeout for the Bellarine Storm. 6 minutes to go in this first quarter. 13-4 start in favour of the Boomers, but injury has riddled this Bellarine Storm team. I'm pretty sure at the start of the season, at the start of the week, Dave Smith and his team had 8 players, and that has been cut back to just 6 tonight, with I believe Carly Bruce dislocated her finger during training, and then Taylor Chant not being able to get up for game day with a lower leg injury, while Chantel Hall and Courtney Hollywood still out with long-term injuries, you'd almost say. But not the ideal start Bellarine would want in front of this pretty big home
Close to
crowd.
200, 250 people here. Yeah.
We've had a few sellout crowds here the past few weeks. We had a Youth League Boys Grand Final 1 week ago, yeah. Which was a sellout, and then 2 weeks ago we had a Youth League Women's Final here. Both our Youth League teams at the Storm coming away with championships, as Georgia Varley lets it fly early. No luck. Weeks fighting with Armstrong, and Armstrong with a little bit of applied pressure will be poked out of bounds. Also 3 officials tonight for this contest. All through finals in state championship this year. There'll be 3 officials on the court, so congratulations to our 3 officials and all the other officials reffing tonight. As Hansen goes up and under, gets the basket to go. And it'll be 6 unanswered points for the Boomers. Varley now, guarded by Geddes, has nothing, so tries to direct some traffic, gets it into Armstrong, and she'll have the ball poached free. Again, as we mentioned, Bellarine on the skeleton crew this evening. Just the 1 player on the bench, so it'll be interesting to see how Dave Smith manages his subs as the pass goes in to Golden, and no communication on the bench, says Georgia Varley. There's no one on the bench to communicate this evening. As the Youth League boys have just rolled in, very well dressed. Hello, Tom. You look very nice today. A silly Sunday today for the Youth League boys as they roll in.
Champ men, actually.
Champ men.
Yeah.
He's not a true team player. He doesn't have his ring on. Armstrong comes away with the steal. Wants to go defense to offense. Couldn't get it to go. And Weeks now to Hansen. Nice little hesitation move by Hansen. Got a defender turning and then got to the basket with ease, and that's now 8 unanswered points for the Boomers. And Bulleen are quickly running away with this one. Our other elimination final going on over the other side of the bay in Pakenham. It's Pakenham versus Western Port. Pakenham up by 23 at three-quarter time. The winner of that game will play... I can't actually remember.
Sherbrooke.
Sherbrooke. So there's going to be a foul on the plate. It'll be on Charlotte Armstrong for the Storm, her first. Maisie Corcoran will check in. Shayla Golden will check out. Geddes now. To Ricchetti, into Weeks. Had to get the shot up as the shot clock expired, and now straight coming the other way. Storm have the advantage for a second. Armstrong decides to use it, couldn't get it to go. Osborne came in late, couldn't secure the rebound. Geddes may have caught a stray one to the nose. Looks to be okay. Hansen now fading. Shot won't go, and Straight will come up with it. Now Geddes is going to have to stop. We've got a blood nose. She looked all right, and then she got halfway down the court and tilted her head back, and then... So Lola Geddes will check out, and we'll see Chelsea Sumai and Bellarine into the game. So Bellarine ball. Lola Geddes just checking out with just a minor blood rule as Corcoran places it straight in the lap of Chelsea Sumai. And then Bulleen with the numbers coming down the floor. Sumai attacking, drew the contact, and will head to the line for two. Foul will be on number 2, Maisie Corcoran. As we're going to have a stoppage in play.
Yeah,
there is
a... The
it looks like a murder scene out there right now. That's a lie. There's
it's one spot.
There's one single spot on the court. Probably the worst colour uniform to have too.
White, yeah, absolutely.
White with blood.
Yep.
So as we gloriously watch, maybe we'll critique the work of Steve Anstis. Oh, he's already failed. Where's his gloves? Oh, good foot wiping technique there too, just to get rid of the rest of the residue. He's going to quickly, thought he might tease the ref a little bit, do the little, ref looked unfazed.
I'm impressed with how Bulleen have started the game. Lots of enthusiasm, putting pressure on defense, which I saw on the ball. He was number 12. Bellarine, pressuring the ball here on Jojoval in front of us. And yeah, they're just playing with lots of enthusiasm. The ball is moving.
Chelsea Sumai at the line for 2, missed the first. Foul was on Maisie Corcoran. As this kid beside me is about to take me out with his pool noodles. He was edging closer and closer to me. I got quite scared as...
It's pretty loud.
Number 22, Kate Basakini, will check in for the Boomers, while Charlotte Armstrong will check out for the Storm. Shayla Golden back in. So 18-4, perfect start for the Boomers, less than ideal for the Storm. Can they get something going? Courtney Straight now. Pushed all the way up to the half-court line and will regain it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to get something to go. Can't find anything. Golden in the corner for 3. It looks short. It is short. Golden will secure her own rebound and then go back to the ring. And this time she gets it to go. As the Storm will break a 9-0 drought with a layup. As I've just noticed, the 2 most recent championship coaches sitting in the foyer, looking very happy with themselves. Renton now. Hansen pulls the trigger. And they're 4 from 4 from the three-point line are the Boomers. And they are lighting it up here at the Bellarine Secondary College. There's Renton now. Again, got that job on Georgia Varley. Varley had to go to Golden. Spinning, lost control, and then kicked it out to Osborne. Thought about passing it, then pulled the trigger. Fell short, and then it'll be last touched off Corcoran. So substitution for the Storm. Dave Smith quickly going through his one sub just to make sure it's plenty of fresh legs as Charlotte Armstrong will check back in. Renton now. Sumite. Into Bazzacchini. Sorry, that's Weeks. Steps through and got the friendly bounce off the glass. And right now, Bellarine just don't have an answer.
Yeah, Bulleen are putting a bit of pressure on defense. They have lots of length and they're using it, as we saw here with Weeks, stealing the ball. Bulleen are just moving the ball on offense, and that's how they're creating good, solid opportunities for themselves. On the other end, the ball is getting a little bit sticky in hands, and there's no movement, there's no driving lines created. It's very stagnant.
And I just feel like this Bulleen defense is suffocating at the moment. It's Courtney Straight, her three won't go, and even then, only Maisie Corcoran in there for the rebound. So it just feels like they're on the back foot early, and it's a long way home. Hansen now. Bazzacchini gets the pitch back pass off Hansen and attacks out to Weeks for three. Looks good from the booth. Is good for Olivia Weeks. Bring your raincoats, Storm fans. It is raining threes here at the Bellarine Secondary College. That'll be Bulleen's fifth three of the quarter.
Fourth from 7.
It hasn't updated yet. Yes, it has. I was wrong. Great defense there by Georgia Varley. Might have hit her head. And that is less than ideal. That'll be a blocking foul on Varley, as both players very slow to get up. Georgia Varley's frustrated at something. So both players just a little bit slow to get up. Jess Hansen looks to be okay, as Olivia Weeks will check out, and we'll see Alan Cox check in with what is a wicked jellyfish tattoo on her arm. Look at that thing. That is so cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
And we're going to have a timeout here, so Dave Smith going to burn his second timeout in the first quarter. It is 25-6 as Georgia Varley just pleading her case here with the referees about that last call, but with 2.5 seconds left, no, it was a Boomers timeout, so I stand corrected. So Coach Ross Mole wants to draw something up for this final 2.5 seconds, but it has been the perfect start for the Bulleen Boomers here in this state championship women's elimination final. And after what was some pretty big off-season changes for the Bulleen Boomers, they've made their way back into the final series, and boy oh boy, could next week be a big game if Bulleen continue to progress the way they are in this game.
Yeah. It will be the old versus the new.
Well, for those of you at home who don't really understand what we're talking about, Mason Rogers, the now coach of the McKinnon Cougars, was the championship winning coach of the Bulleen Boomers last year, as well as a multitude of players, as Richetti got it, and then they got it to Hansen and not in time. And so as we head to the first break, it'll be the Bulleen Boomers on top here at the Bellarine Secondary College, 25 over the Bellarine Storm 6 in what was a commanding first quarter for the Boomers. It was all led by Jess Hansen with 14 points to her name. While for the Storm, 3 individual scorers. It's Shayla Golden, Charlotte Armstrong, and Georgia Varley, all with 2 points. But It is a less than ideal start for the Bellarine Storm, and it's going to be a long game with just 6 players.
Yep, they're just going to have to find some solutions on offense. Improve the spacing, improve the movement off the ball, make quick decisions, drive to the basket what's our shot diet at the moment? 8 threes over 7 twos. So settling a little bit, taking contested threes. So there's lots of things to improve on and a lot of time to fix it. So, but yeah, credit to Bulleen. Came into the game with lots of enthusiasm, energy on defense. Ball is moving on offense. Making shots helps as well. So yeah, Bellarine are going to have to find solutions pretty quick so they can stay in the game.
Well, I've just turned my attention to the other elimination final going on at the moment, and Pakenham were out by 20 points at halftime. Yep. It is now a 13-point game.
Yep. It's finals.
With 5 minutes of action left, heaps of time left, and Pakenham have gone real quiet in the second half. They had 28 and 19 in the first 2 quarters. They had 7 in the third. It was a 7-6 third quarter.
Yep.
And now the Western Port Steelers have exploded out in this fourth quarter. It's Bridget Mullings who leads the way for the Warriors with 19 points and 11 rebounds, while for the Steelers, Maddie Holland has 15 points, 7 rebounds to her name. But as we turn our attention back to the second elimination final of this evening, here's the Bellarine Storm taking on the Bulleen Boomers. We've had plenty of action here. It's raining threes. Lola Getty's had a blood nose and not much else has gone on. We're back underway, and Armstrong looks to get the Storm off to the perfect start.
Quick decisions, ball moving through hands. There was action on the other side, on the weak side, keeping the defense occupied. Very well executed play. More of that.
Wow, perfect start for the Storm. A score and a stop. The coach's ideal play. 3 scores, 3 stops. Asu might come in. Really come away with the steal. It'll stay with the Storm. Armstrong with the bright shoes and the bright socks this afternoon. Armstrong. Varley playing a little bit of a 2-man game into straighten out. Spinning, getting through, and the perfect step through and the perfect start to the second quarter for the Storm as they just chip away at this 15-point deficit.
And it's smart play. They're starting with Armstrong on the wing, dragging one of the bigs out of the paint, playing the 2-man game with Varley, and then you have Carter's on the other side.
Shetty couldn't get her shot to go. Golden had to work hard for the long rebound and then stepped out of court. So it'll stay with the Boomers. Substitution for both teams. Olivia Osborne will check in. Courtney Strait will check out. Chelsea Sumai also check out for the Boomers. Osborne looks like she's got the job on Hansen, who had a huge first quarter, 14 points to her total. Again, another stop for the Storm. So Varley now looking to just get this Bellarine team rolling. Ruschetti got the job there. It will be a foul. And I feel like that's going to be the matchup to watch all night.
Yep.
Ruschetti has not given Georgia Varley any breathing room. So it's into Corcoran, up to Osborne. Varley will lift and quickly pull the trigger. It's flat. He'll miss everything. Fans starting to get restless here. It's only early to get restless. So 2 minutes gone. It's an 8-0, it's 4-0 start for the Storm this quarter. Hansen looking to change that. Cox. She gets it back. It's over to Ruschetti. Has to get to work. 4 on the shot clock. Double team
Great
Tried
day.
to scoop past it in. Osborne picked it off. Golden, rips baseline. Pitch back pass to Armstrong for 3. It'll fall short as well.
The Storm are finding better shots now. Ball is moving, people are in the right spots. And you see that's affected Bulleen a little bit. Like, they're a little bit more hesitant on the offensive end now themselves because I don't know whether they're feeling a momentum is shifting or not.
Well, Georgia Valley will take a break and Courtney Straight will check back in. Well, Ali Cox will check out and Lola Geddes is back in and somehow she's still wearing number 4 after her blood nose with no blood on a white uniform.
That's lucky.
As more of the state champ players have just rolled in and Ben Walters may be best dressed so far.
Absolutely.
Geddes.
Wait till we see Kate McKenzie.
Oh, no. Kate McKenzie's already been through.
Yeah.
We're going to have a foul on the plate. Very close with the shot clock. Charlotte Armstrong definitely fouled. Ben Walters with the assist. So Olivia Weeks will head to the line for 2. That'll be Armstrong's second. Weeks makes the first. Update on the other elimination final going on across the bay. Back out to a 17-point game. Pakenham look like they will win that one. Weeks got the second to go. So Straight now. Use the on ball of Armstrong and then
Great
a nice
job.
little dish inside. Swing it all the way around back to Courtney Straight. Pulls the trigger. She just needs one. Couldn't get it to go and Merrigan come flying in and then stepped out of court, did Shayla Golden. Someone was very upset. Rowan Jarvie in a bright pink suit. That is beautiful. Wow. Never seen a man look so good in a bright pink suit. So Geddes now. Richetti. Hanson. Uses the screen to Merrigan, then gives it back to Richetti. Geddes in the corner, turn the corner. Back to Richetti, steps back, looks good off the glass, won't go. Tom Henkel put it perfectly, basket won't go. Osborne now. Couldn't get the handoff, good defense there by the Boomers. Osborne. Nice pick and roll with Charlotte Armstrong. She tries to go up and under. And then Maisie Corcoran smart to get it off the leg of Jess Hanson, pardon me. Maisie Corcoran checks out. Georgia Varley will check back in. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Armstrong lost control and then managed to just touch it to Varley, who has to attack and get a shot up as the shot clock was about to expire. They're just starting to feel like it's getting a little bit rushed by the Storm. Boomers have done half the amount of damage that they did in the first quarter, but as I say that, Olivia Weeks buries a 3. Takes it back out to a 20-point game. Straight, lost control of it, and then Richetti managed to get it, and then pass it straight to Olivia Osborne.
New 24 here for the Storm.
I think Courtney Straight's recognised that, but she's immediately double-teamed by 2 defenders. Now Varley attacking. Merrigan swatted it. Sent it out of the court. 9 seconds on the shot clock. So after what was a promising start to the second quarter, as Charlotte Armstrong will get the basket to drop and head to the free throw line for one more. Foul will be on Olivia Weeks. That'll be her first. Armstrong at the line. Couldn't get the free throw to go. Kick out pass to Richetti in the corner. Geddes now. Back to Ricchetti for 3. Couldn't get it to go. Now Varley. Lost control and then regained and lost her defender and pitched back to Golden. Was a little bit high. Golden had to work for it and then attacked, spin, turned, spun again. And then spent too much time in the key.
She had it on the first pivot.
She did.
She had it on the first pivot.
So we're going to have a timeout here for Dave Smith and the Bellarine Storm with just over half a quarter left to go in the second quarter. It'll be the Bulleen Boomers 30 leading the Bellarine Storm 12. And quickly touch on, it's been a massive few weeks here on the peninsula. Obviously, last weekend was the Youth League finals and Bellarine featured heavily in those. Youth League men won the Youth League 3 championship, while the Youth League 1 women won their second championship in 2 years, going up a division from Youth League 2 to Youth League 1 and then winning the championship. So it's certainly exciting times for the youth programs here.
Absolutely. And the Youth League men just, I think they had the best performance of the season at the right time. That last game of the season, especially the first half, they were just dominant. What was the number? 32 offensive rebounds in the first half for the Youth League men?
Something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Like it was...
And yeah, the Youth League women is just the progress through the season. The work that David Tripodi did with this group was incredible. Very good performances in the qualifying games. They go to Youth League 1. Couple of good recruitments from across town, and yeah, they just kept improving and improving through the season, and going to the final away from home, playing against a team that they didn't beat all season, saving the best for last. So yeah, really, really impressive performances last week.
Might I add, Hume City were the team to beat all year. I think
100%.
they gave Bellarine a very big welcome to Youth League 1 game, round 1. I think it was a 50-point win.
Yep.
And then I believe later in the season it was almost a 30-point win to Hume City as well. So certainly exciting times. And now our Youth League teams turn their attention to February, when the Youth Qualification Series begins. As the pass from Courtney Strait was picked off by Olivia Weeks, and then she got to the basket with ease as Armstrong's in foul trouble. As it's continuing to run away. Hanson with 16, Weeks with 14. The main contributors for the Boomers. Armstrong. Her shot won't go. Golden had to fight for it, lost it. And
it's a bit too much holding down there.
as we thought, it looks promising at the start of this quarter that Bellarine might be just needed a quarter to start, and then the Bulleen Boomers just put that to rest very quickly.
It's just the physicality they're playing with on defense is making it really hard for the Storm.
Merrigan for 3, continues to light it up. Do the Boomers from beyond the arc. 6 from 13 this afternoon, while the Storm are 0 from 11. It's Golden, mid-range jump shot won't go. Weeks had to work hard for the rebound. Hanson now dancing with Courtney Strait. Couldn't get it to go. Golden rebound. That'll be her 5th rebound of the game. Strait decides to go all on her own, and then Geddes a little bit too heavy on the contact. In fact, that'll be on Olivia Weeks. I actually thought that was on.
Yeah.
I don't think Olivia Weeks was nowhere near the play.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little bit.
She's not happy about it.
I don't think Lola Geddes really cares, because that's one less foul for her. It's only Olivia Weeks' second, so Strait gets the second to go. Substitution for the Storm, as we'll see. Olivia Osborne check out. She ran straight to the change room, and Maisie Corcoran will check in. Geddes now. to Weeks. To Merrigan for back-to-back threes. Couldn't get it to go from this side. And Straight will come up with the rebound. Courtney Straight so far in this one. 3 points, 3 rebounds. Excuse me.
Great hezzy.
There's Varley. Got to the basket and then drew the contact. Foul will be on number 54. That's Hayley Merrigan. Someone's excited up in the crowd. As I believe Olivia Osborne might be just reapplying some tape. So Varley at the line for 2. Quiet afternoon in Georgia Varley's. What's the word? Quiet night for Georgia Varley so far. I couldn't think there's a word and I can't think of it. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. So Geddes now into Weeks. Quick trigger mid-range, won't go.
Oh.
Courtney Straight got taken out from behind and
Bonus.
she's not wasting any time. Straight down to the free throw line. Foul will be on number 21, Nikki Cross. Courtney Straight at the line for 2. 3 points, 4 rebounds so far in this one. Couldn't get the first. And couldn't get the second. Merrigan now. Weeks pleading for it inside. Didn't get it. Now Cross. Pitch back pass to Sumai. Merrigan. Geddes. Dancing. Kicked it into the corner and then Sumai wasn't ready for it. As Olivia Osborne's going to check back in. Shayla Golden will check out. Update across the bay. Game complete. Pakenham move on. We'll play Sherbrooke next weekend. Straight to Armstrong. Corcoran was in there open. They decided to skip past to Osborne for 3. Still yet to make a 3 are the Storm. They're 0 from 12.
Any ball screens, the Bulleen Boomers are doubling. So the Storm have done a great job hitting the bigs in the short roll, but there's no one cutting from the weak side 45 to have an easy layup opportunity. So that way, they're making it a lot easier for the Bulleen Boomers to rotate and find a man.
Well, Lola Geddes had her shot blocked by Courtney Straight. We're going to head to a timeout here for Coach Ross Mole and the Boomers. But with 1 minute 30 left in the first half, it'll be the Bulleen Boomers 37 leading the Bellarine Storm 15. And it almost feels like the 3-point percentage is the major factor in this one. The margin is 23 points, 22 points. Bulleen have hit 6 from 14 from beyond the arc, while the Storm are none from 12. And it just feels like that's the major talking point of this game.
I think that's forced by the Bulleen defense as well. Like, it's not that the Storm have missed any open threes. May be wrong, but I'm pretty confident to say that almost like all 12 threes have been contested for the Storm. So credit to Bulleen for the physicality on defense and how connected they are as well. But again, we saw Storm at the start of this quarter. They found some solutions through cutting in the paint and getting some layup opportunities. And as we know, like, it's numbers can change. Like, the Storm can come in the second half and shoot the lights out. But the way Bulleen are defending, they just make it super, super hard for the Storm.
Well, the white ball play from Coach Mole and the Boomers didn't come over everything as Courtney Straight lost control. Final 90 seconds of this first half. straight to inbound. Corcoran with it. Armstrong was pushed high by Merrigan, and then Weeks did a good job to help. Varley now. Pitch back to Osborne. 6 on the shot clock. Corcoran turns, fakes, goes back. Armstrong offensive rebound. Couldn't get it to go. Corcoran had it and then poked it straight to Merrigan. And now Hansen, game leading scorer. She's got 16 so far. Been quiet in this second quarter. Just the 2 points for her. Had 14 in the first. Weeks has Osborne guarding her and just gets to the basket with ease. Does Olivia Weeks. Now she's up to 16 and add a steal to that total as well as Varley's pass was picked. And Hansen had to wait for it a little bit. Managed to get it. And now has to get through Courtney straight. Gets it to Geddes in the corner. Back to Hansen. Sumite nearly lost the pass. Stepped through and tried to go over the top of Maisie Corcoran. Corcoran did a good job to block it. Varley now pushing the floor, faked it, then got the pass to Charlotte Armstrong. And the perfect play to finish the first half for the Storm as Charlotte Armstrong will head it to the free throw line for one more. Foul will be on number 51, Jess Hansen. That'll be her first. Second, first. I'll get there. So Olivia Weeks will check out and Kate Bazzacchini will check back in. You would almost think that the Boomers would have the last possession of the game as Armstrong gets her free throw to go. Taking her up to 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal and 2 blocks as Jess Hansen's going to dribble it out. Final 10 seconds of the first half. Hansen with it.
The Storm have 3 fouls to give.
Dancing. Hansen got the shot up in time and it's going to miss everything. As we head to the major break, it is the Bulleen Boomers 39 leading the Bellarine Storm 18. Olivia Weeks and Jess Hansen with 16 points apiece lead the game and their team, while Charlotte Armstrong has 9 points for the Storm, 2 rebounds to go along with that. But it has been all Bulleen here in this Big V State Champ Women's Elimination Final. We'll be back in around 8 minutes for second half action. Good afternoon and welcome back to, good evening, good night, whatever it is. And welcome back to the Bellarine Secondary College. It is a state championship women's finals action here at the Bellarine Secondary College. Wow, why was that so hard to get out? It's the final round of the year. And it is all the Bulleen Boomers at the moment, currently with a 21-point commanding lead in this one. This game has had it all. It's had blood noses, fancy dresses, and lots of threes. Hugh Moore here with Coach Stamatopoulos, and Nick, it's starting. I can start to feel the end of the season coming.
You never know. I mean, again, basketball is a game of runs, a great cliche that we all use, but it's true. And again, the Storm have some players with experience on the bench, and yes, some of them are not playing and not suited up. They are with injuries, but you never know. May come up with a great adjustment, and all of a sudden we have a game in our hands. But the Bulleen Boomers have done pretty good so far to put themselves in a position where they're entering the third quarter up 21 points, and yeah.
Well, it's all been led by Jess Hansen and Olivia Weeks, who currently start us off here, both with 16 points. So 32 combined points for them out of the 39 scored by the team. So potentially maybe something Dave Smith spoke about during the halftime break, just to try and shut one of these two down.
Switching all screens by the Storm here in this possession.
Except for that one.
Great sleep, though, by Weeks.
Merrigan in the corner. Couldn't get her three to go. Varley come away with the rebound. Armstrong went baseline, then pulled it back out. Now the skip pass to Osborne. Golden. Back to Osborne. For three. Can't get the three to go. Still no threes for the Storm. Shetty now. Still has it to Hansen. Weeks rolls. And then Hansen goes to the basket. Couldn't get it to go. Armstrong got hit in the face hard. And then it'll go last touched off the Storm. As Shaylee Golden will check out. Maisie Corcoran will check in. Merrigan to inbound. Hansen. Geddes up the top. Ricchetti. Attacking through the middle, had nowhere to go, so had to go backdoor to Hansen, who bobbled it, and it landed in the lap of Olivia Osborne. So Varley now. To Osborne. Uses a screen of Corcoran and then went nowhere really with it. So Straight now has 6 seconds to do something with it. Steps back and got tangled up with Geddes, and that'll be Lola Geddes' first. So I'll get another 14 seconds to get something to go. Neither team hitting the scoreboard yet in the first minute 40 of action in this quarter. Armstrong now. Varley.
Spacing is terrible there. Everyone is like concentrated in one quarter of the court.
As Geddes will come away beneficiary of the week's. Whoa! As Georgia Varley just got taken out behind the plate. So feeling starting to creep in on this one. Geddes went to help Varley up and was not interested. So Varley now. Armstrong playing on the wing. Up to Straight. Guarded by Hansen, who's doing a great job. As Armstrong will pull the trigger, try and get it off the glass. No luck. Multiple players down. Armstrong's in a heap of pain. Quite a bit of pain. As there's players flying everywhere. It is chaos here at the Bellarine Secondary College. Charlotte Armstrong is in a significant amount of pain. She's grabbing at that right wrist. She can't even catch the ball with it. Nice little dish off from Varley to Corcoran. As Armstrong still nursing that right wrist. She grabbed it immediately as soon as she hit the deck. There's a sub coming for it. Rischetti. Hanson will go baseline, and then Osborne hit the deck. Geddes for 3. Will rattle out, and then Merrigan will poke it out. And we're going to have a sub here. Shayla Golden will check out and check in. Charlotte Armstrong will check out. I don't know whether she's just jarred it or she's in quite a significant amount of pain at the moment. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Because there's a random kid just walking across in front of the score bench. He's a bit clueless about what's going on. Poor little fella. Varley, her pass was knocked out by Rischetti. So right now, the Bellarine Storm have 5 players to work with at the moment. So it is a long 2 quarters to go. As Courtney Straight tried to step through, couldn't get the shot to go. And this Bulleen Boomers defense continues to just suffocate this offense.
Making it strong. They're just, very active, using the length, physical.
So Charlotte Armstrong has rejoined the main group on the bench. Or she is the main group on the bench as Corcoran got the block, but was the body that got her in trouble. And we're going to have a timeout here going to Coach Dave Smith and the Bellarine Storm. But with 6 minutes left in the third quarter, is the Bulleen Boomers still with a 22-point lead over the Bellarine Storm at 42-20. But Nick, it feels like nothing is going right for the Bellarine Storm right now. They started the week with 6 players. Now they're down by 22, and Charlotte Armstrong is nursing a wrist injury, currently getting some attention from the team manager, but it just feels like tonight was not meant to be.
Again, there's lots of time left. I'm still not, ready to call it a game. Like, there's a lot of time. It's finals. Again, it's about staying the course and trying to find solutions. And once you find something, stay consistent with it.
Hey, maybe, you never know, Courtney Hollywood might just make a rare appearance. We might see her run off to the locker room, suit up.
Nah, she's not on the team list.
Or Chantal Hall, who is on the team list. Courtney Hollywood is on the team list. So,
not on the game sheet.
She's on the team list.
Not on the game sheet, right?
Hey. Oh well. Is Charlotte Armstrong still grabbing at that right wrist, but is currently sitting on the sub bench. So I think she's going to check back in. Corcoran, that was definitely a travel. Charlotte Armstrong will check back in. Georgia Varley to check out.
It was good intent there to attack the closeout. It was just a case of happy feet there.
So our other elimination final on this afternoon for State Champ Women's. It was Pakenham and Western Port over at Pakenham. And Pakenham come away the winner, so they'll take on the Sherbrooke Suns for a game, for a spot in the big dance. which I believe is being held back at State Basketball Centre again this year.
Yep.
Same as the NBL 1 finals, as Shayla Golden gets that shot to drop. So, NBL 1 South finals going on at the moment. State Basketball Centre. Knox coming away champions of the women's side. Merrigan to Weeks.
That's trouble as well. Another case of the happy feet.
Well, I mean, it's getting to that time of the season, you know. People are starting to think about their travel plans. You've got your travel plans.
Got my travel plans.
I've got my travel plans. When do you leave?
31st.
31st
of August. 2 weeks.
Oh. That'll be exciting. Get away from the basketball a little bit. I'm sure there's plenty of travelling going on amongst this group as well. Hansen, Merrigan for three. Couldn't get it to go. Sumai tried to get the rebound, but Shayla Golden potentially double dribbled that basketball. And then some random bloke in a suit on the baseline is yelling at the refs.
Don't know who that is.
No, we don't. George Varley back in. Olivia Osborne out. We cast our mind back to around this time last year. Bellarine Storm and Bulleen Boomers were taking each other on in the grand final. The State Basketball Centre. Bulleen coming away eventual winners of that one. So, Bellarine Women's Program continuing to be one of the leaders of State Champ Women. While our State Champ men so close to a finals berth this season. Both our youth league teams coming away with championships, so it's been a fantastic year for the Storm Big V program, and it has been a fantastic night for Jess Hansen. She's up to 19 points and continues, 22, pardon me, and continues to put this team on her back. Now out to a 20-point lead.
Very efficient shooting by Hansen tonight.
64% from the field is Jess Hansen. Olivia Weeks, the other one doing all the scoring. There's now a lolly on the court. Jess Hansen from way downtown. Do you see the Mentos, Nick?
Yes, I do.
We might have to get a kid to run on and get it quickly. Georgia Varley couldn't get her shot to go. Update, the Mentos is still yet to be touched. Sumai for three. Good defense there by the Mentos. And Weeks will clean up the rebound as referee now noticed the Mentos. He won't tell us what flavour it is, though. What flavour do you reckon?
It's a yellow one.
It's a yellow one, so I'm going to say lemon. You know what would have been funny? Ref just picked it up and popped it in his mouth. He got a little bit hungry. It's hard work reffing State Champ finals. Although lemon's not the best Mentos flavour, I don't reckon.
No.
Orange.
I like the pink.
Ooh. Actually, favourite Starburst flavour?
Huh?
Starburst. You ever had Starburst?
Finally,
after 3 quarters of action, the Bellarine Storm have hit a 3.
Here we go.
Sorry. Shayla Golden. Do you ever have Starburst? Like the little individual wrapped ones?
Yeah.
Favourite flavour?
I don't have one.
Oh. No. Probably one of the most controversial discontinues of a food.
Oh, Hansen.
Jess Hansen just says, whatever you can do, I can do better. Up to 25 points, and the lead is 26. Varley attacking, drew the contact. This is the game commissioner's just going to have a word to the bloke in the suit. Shayla Golden will check out, and we'll see Olivia Osborne check back in. Varley got the first. And the second, Georgia Varley up to 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Renton with it now. Guarded by Straight. Gives it off to Cross. Sorry, that's Cox. And now Hansen, who's been lighting it up in this one. Floater was touch free, and then there was a foul on the plate. This time it'll be on number 23, Courtney Straight. It'll be Courtney Straight's first personal. Hansen continues to dominate this one. 26 points in this one. Make that 27. Lead out to 26. Varley to Armstrong. Back to Varley. Finds Straight. She turns straight away and gets the basket to go. A little glimmer of hope starts to ignite itself. Courtney Straight up to 5 points. Margin back to 24. A huge fourth quarter will be needed by the Storm as Jess Hansen continues to turn it on. Missed that one. Couldn't get it to go. Corcoran. Straight. If she can go quick, it'll be a great 2-for-1 chance. Varley. Into Armstrong. In the corner. 4-3. Won't go. And the 2-for-1 opportunity will come about. Hansen. It's pushed high by Corcoran and then got it to Bazzacchini. Armstrong.
Very hands.
Now guarding Hansen. Cox for 3. Won't go. Varley and gets the rebound. Straight. Quick 3. Couldn't get that to go, and Renton will have to get it up quickly, won't, but Hansen will. Shot is up and will not count. And at the final break here in this State Championship Women's Elimination Final, it is the Bulleen Boomers at 53 leading the Bellarine Storm at 29. It has been all Jess Hansen in this one. She's got 26 points, 27 points, in fact, and has led the game for basically the whole time. 27 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, while Olivia Weeks, the next best scorer for the Boomers, 19 points, 12 rebounds, 5 steals. While for the Storm, it has been Charlotte Armstrong with 9 points, 4 rebounds, closely followed by Shayla Golden, 7 points, 6 rebounds. And Georgia Varley has 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. How late is too late? You've been very optimistic, Nick, and I love it, but how late is too late?
I think now it's...
Bellarine haven't managed to score over 12 points a quarter.
Yeah.
Unless...
Yeah, no, it's getting tough. It's getting tough.
Charlotte Armstrong, 27 minutes now with a potentially injured wrist, currently playing at not full strength, so...
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough. No, it's tough. And once again, credit to Bulleen. They're coming out at halftime. Like you would expect, Storm would have some kind of reaction, some kind of adjustment, find some solutions on offense. Third quarter, 11-14 to Bulleen.
So yeah, it's literally the first quarter.
Yeah.
that has hurt the Bellarine Storm, where Bulleen just piled on the points. And if that hadn't happened, this game, it'd be a completely different atmosphere in here.
Yep, absolutely.
But Bulleen have just opened this one from the start, and then they've just put themselves into cruise control and haven't worried about.
I don't think it's cruise control. I think the Storm have done some decent job defensively as well. Obviously, Hansen has gone off, but they've kept everyone else like on low scoring, and they're making it hard for everyone. But
well, again, like we said, it's Olivia Weeks and Jess Hansen who have majority of their points. I mean, Sophia Ricchetti with 3 points, Hayley Merrigan with 3, and Chelsea Sumai with 1 are the only other scorers. So you take 1 or 2 of those two out.
Great cut.
A nice backdoor cut by Olivia Osborne as potentially started something, maybe 22 points of margin. It's a long way home. Renton now. Armstrong was a little bit too confident with her defense. That'll be Charlotte Armstrong's 3rd personal. And I've seen Coach Ross Mole has rested all of his starters, I believe. And Lola Geddes, Sophia Ricchetti, Jess Hansen, Olivia Weeks, and Hayley Merrigan. So the whole bench crew on for the Boomers. Potentially some vital minutes. As I speak, 2 of them sub back in. Varley had a shot blocked by Kate Bazzacchini. As Hayley Merrigan and Lola Geddes check back in. Bella Renton and Alan Cox will check out. Osborne got the step and then got the floater to go as Olivia Osborne. The reason why I call her the backpack. The team is on her back at the moment. 20 points to margin. 4-0 start to start the quarter for the Storm. Like Nick Stamatopoulos said, anything is possible. Again, it is a long way home. Geddes out to Bazzacchini. Her shot will go, and it'll only be a 2, so it's all good. A 2 hurts a little less than a 3.
But still, you're defending for like a good chunk of the offense, like 20 seconds, and it's, a long 2.
Again, Osborne with it, leading the charge for this Bellarine Storm team. Golden was inside on an island, couldn't finish the basket. It was an absolute sitter as Merrigan will spin it, turn, get it out to Geddes. Back-to-back 3s for Bazzacchini, couldn't get it. Straight, guarded by Sumai.
Pull up.
Varley, 4-3, her first of the night. Still won't go, and it'll go over the backboard. And Coach Ross Mole continues to inject his starters back into the game. Jess Hansen now back in, as well as Olivia Weeks. Kate Bazzacchini out. Merrigan. Classy play there by Jess Hansen. And Hayley Merrigan just sums up this afternoon's performance by the Boomers. Who will take on the McKinnon Cougars next weekend as Osborne couldn't get to go. Hansen, another rebound for her. That's her 2nd of the night.
Ooh.
Jess Hansen continues to dominate this one. Up to 29 points. Armstrong for 3. Gets that one to go. Charlotte Armstrong, the first double-digit scorer for the Storm, up to 12. Hansen into Weeks. Had a mismatch and used it perfectly. Got to the basket and got the easy score. Varley into Golden, and the hustle stat won't get there as we'll go back to We're going to have substitutions. Maisie Corcoran back in, Shayla Golden out, and Sophia Ricchetti back in for Chelsea Sumai. Weeks. Skip past to Ricchetti. Hanson. Jab step. She'll now isolate herself with Courtney Strait. Has to get the shot up and will run out of time. Will Jess Hanson. Basket won't count.
Did a great job to set this up though. Like separated off the screen.
She just needed an extra second.
Separated off the screen. The driving lane was there. Took it. Oh, great read by Rossetti.
Rossetti will go coast to coast and get the basket to drop. Sophia Rossetti up to 5 points. Jess Hanson has led this team.
Great pass.
Georgia Varley couldn't get it to go. Merrigan come away with it, and then the bench very excited. Coach Ross Mull just eagerly encouraging them just to relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Jess Hanson, 19 points per game this season. To go along with 4 rebounds and 5 assists per game. Potential MVP numbers if she's bumped out of bounds, still on the ground. Bellarine have the numbers here. Can they use it? Osborne will try and split 2 defenders and then lost control of it. And very interesting defensive technique by Olivia Osborne. Hey, you can't get your ankles broken if you're playing defense on your
not
knees.
on your ankles.
As we're going to head to a timeout, Bellarine, or the fans here, I don't know if it's Bellarine or Bulleen, but fans getting very agitated here. I think with half of the fourth quarter left in this one, it is 63-36 in favour of the Boomers. Jess Hanson leading the way with 29 points. Footy scores update for you. Block your ears, I'll give you plenty of warning. The Mayor of Warrnambool just walked past me. Oh my God. Updating the scores. I've given you plenty of notice now. Scores are level at the G in the biggest match of the season. Hawthorn taking on Collingwood, 15 apiece. While over at the Adelaide Oval, it's the Melbourne Demons. I don't know who that is. The Melbourne Demons up 6-0 over the Port Adelaide. That game, both games about to, well, the Hawthorn Collingwood one's about to go to half time. And it's 15 apiece, so it's either raining outside or it's not many goals being kicked. It's 15 apiece with a minute. Oh, the time goes up on the AFL app, not down. So it's only the start of the second quarter.
Wrong audience, mate. I'm not interested.
Right. In other news, in the EPL, no, I know nothing about the soccer. Georgia Varley comes away with a steal.
The EPL starts next week.
Ah, of course you know.
A little bit later than normal because of the World Cup.
Well, luckily, you'll be able to watch it at a reasonable time because you'll be in the great country of Greece. Although, don't watch it on the wedding day. Georgia Varley let one fly from way downtown. Did you just hear that?
No.
There is a quite an interesting chant going on up the top. I can't really understand what the wording is. I'll try and listen and see if I can get it. It's Merrigan. Is fouled. It'll be Golden who will pick up the foul. That'll be Shayla Golden's First personal as Courtney Straight will check back in. Olivia Osborne out. Jess Hansen will check out. Nikki Cox back in, Alan Cox back in. Merrigan will get the first. Couldn't get the second though. Hayley Merrigan so far in this contest. 6 points, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks. Hasn't needed to do much scoring. Jess Hansen and Hayley Weeks have done that. Olivia Weeks, pardon me, have done that all for her. Golden's 3 won't go. The City. The cross. Raciti gets it back and then splits the defense, bobbled it, and then got the basket to go and one. For Sophia Ricchetti. Classy play. And an even classier finish. As Alan Cox will check in and then she'll walk straight back to the bench because we're going to have a timeout here. This time it'll be for Coach Dave Smith and the Bellarine Storm. As we cast our attention over the other games going on tonight. The only other championship women's was the other elimination final. Pakenham won that one over Western Port. They'll take on the Sherbrooke Suns next weekend, while the winner of this one will take on the McKinnon Cougars next weekend. Both those games, grand final spot up for grabs. While we cast our eyes over to the championship men's division, as Wes Cusworth has the same idea as I do. That's why we make a great commentary team. It is 23 apiece at the first break. Melbourne Uni and Camberwell doing battle at Melbourne Uni. A very even scoring affair on that one. While the other state championship men's elimination final, Pakenham taking on RMIT at Pakenham. 5-point game at the first break. Lou Agon leading the scoring, 11 points, while Atian Akul for Pakenham with 10.
Lou Agon, the happiest man in championship men's division.
What was that?
Lou Agon, the happiest man.
And I'm the happiest man as Charlotte Armstrong buries a 3. I think he's the happiest man in Big V.
In Big V, yeah. Always plays with a smile on.
And 3 minutes left in this one. Margin still at 27 points. Goes into cross, has it now, attacking, stepping. Armstrong was there, did a good job to force a tough shot. And then Varley come up with the scraps, pushing it now. Has nowhere to go, so pulls it back out. Gets it to Straight, got the jab step, cleared the defender, and then the 3 will fall short and bounce out of court. Substitution for the Storm. Geddes and Ricchetti will check out. Sumai and Renton will check back in. Updating the footy scores. Hawthorn up by 7. 7 minutes through the second quarter, while Melbourne lead by 13. 11 minutes through the first quarter.
Great D by Varley there.
Renton, baseline jump shot is good. Bella Renton's first points of the contest. Now we'll have to turn around and defend Georgia Varley.
Oh, that was cross-court.
So was it? Because...
It was. She bounced the ball in the front court.
Right,
and
there
then
we
went
go.
back. Yeah.
So Georgia Valley may have gotten away with a backcourt violation there. Ross Mole doesn't seem too fazed by it. Margin back to 26. Varley battling with Cox. Crossover, nice little dump to Armstrong. Back out to Golden, 4-3. It'll fall short, and then Cox will come up with it. Armstrong had it, and then great touch there by Coach Stamatopoulos.
Saved my laptop.
Save the laptop. Don't worry about Ken sitting beside you, but make sure the laptop's okay.
My laptop.
Georgia Varley will check out and Olivia Osborne will check back in.
I would do that for Ken Osborne as well. I would
do
protect
love
him.
I reckon he's the
One of the most loyal fans.
#1 ticket holder. Every state champ women's game. Actually, every game Olivia Osborne plays in.
Yeah.
Ken Osborne is here in the stands.
There was a game that Aussie didn't play, and he still turned up.
Actually, might I add, he turns up to Aussie's domestic games as well.
Yeah.
Aussie's #1 fan. Foul on the play will be on number 12, Bellarine. Speak of the devil, there he is. It's a man in the suit. We don't know this man in the suit. Where's his dad? Courtney straight, her 3 won't go. I think the game commissioner's moved him to the other side, away from everyone. Straight, 4 seconds left, gets it to Osborne for 3 in the corner. We'll rattle out, and that'll just about summarise tonight's game for the Storm, as whoever is banging those bangers right behind us needs to relax a little bit. The game's basically over. Cross got hit hard as she was going through to the ring, and we'll head to the free throw line. Worked out why it's so loud, Nick. They're right behind us. Hey, she's having a good time. That's all that matters. So, Nikki Cross makes the first.
Big credit to Bulleen. Like, great job. Like, they're coming on the road.
With a completely different team to last year.
Yep,
I think Chelsea Sumai's the only
completely
player.
different to last year. They went through a coaching change in the middle of the season. They come to Bellarine, again, play a side that made the grand final last season, made it to the semi-final the year before. Again, they've been one of the top teams in the champ division. They come here, they smell blood with the Storm fielding only 6 players, and then just, you know, from the get-go, they turned it on, defended the absolute crap out of it, made shots from the start, just dominant. That's the word, dominant.
Was time will expire here at the Bellarine Secondary College. Bulleen will advance to the second round of finals. They will take on the McKinnon Cougars in what is said to be a blockbuster second round of finals in the state championship women's division. Bulleen Boomers 69 defeating the Bellarine Storm at 42. It was all Jess Hansen this afternoon, 29 points. That's all I've got for you because I don't have the right game up. Give me 5 seconds. I do this every game. You would think I'd have it prepared by now after doing it for 4 years. Jess Hansen led the way, 29 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Olivia Weeks, 21 points, 12 rebounds, 5 steals. And then Sophia Ruschetti, 7 points, 4 rebounds. Hayley Merrigan, 6 points, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks. While for the Storm, it was Charlotte Armstrong, the only double-digit scorer with 15 points, 8 rebounds. Courtney Straight, the captain, 8 points, 6 rebounds. And Georgia Varley, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. But as we wrap everything up here at the Bellarine Secondary College, that'll be it for the 2026 season for the Bellarine Storm. It has been a pleasure commentating with you, Nick, and good luck on your overseas journey to get married.
Thank you.
We wish you all the best, and you and Kels. But it has been a pleasure commentating for the Bellarine Storm in this 2026 season. And we will see you all next year for what is set to be another jam-packed, action-packed 2027 season, with some exciting changes coming in multiple different areas. But we thank you for tuning in this season, and it's been Hugh Moore and Nick Stamatopoulos with you. Thank you for watching. See you next time.